simply put, NutriSpace, our mission is to prevent suicide. We're not going to be as successful at trying to change the world's attitude about depression and suicide and mental illness, but what we can focus on is our four walls. NutriSpace is a very cool, unique, weird little nonprofit. We do lots of different things. So for some people, it's a community center to stop in and just kind of connect with folks. Other people, it's a chamber of commerce. You're brand new to Athens. You want to know kind of the lay of the land, where to play, and who to talk to. We're sort of like a health clinic in some ways. If you need resources, you can come and we can help you out that way. We also serve as, your friend's kitchen during a party, where everybody congregates just to have a conversation. So rather than kind of create this, clinic or counseling center and try to draw people to it, we basically created a music center and dropped mental health access in the middle of that.
Future stepped into my field and turned it into an empire. Forefathers, where are you now? All the dust is a-settling on your furniture. Oh, Independence Day. I never knew it'd be so symbolic. Oh, 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 Independence Day. Well, I stepped out of a cloud, and the ditch was the ditch was closing in. Hemingway, you did yourself justice. Here's to you, you articulate dead fisherman. Independence Day. I never knew it'd be so symbolic. Oh, oh, oh. Independence Day. Yes, independence. Never knew it'd be so symbolic. Oh, oh, oh. Independence Day. Well, what if I said I loved you and I needed your guidance to help me through the obstacles? Would you say I'm too wordy? And then would you laugh? What if I said I'm under glass, as untouchable as a document itself? Would you say, okay, and that you never even considered me? Independence Day. I never knew it'd be so symbolic. Oh, oh, oh. Independence Day. Independence Day. Independence Day.
That was Dana Downs, a 2017 finalist for this award with Vic Chesnutt's song Independence Day. Welcome to the 4th annual Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award celebration, coming to you virtually from Athens, Georgia, here on April 9th, 2020. My name is Paul Matthews, and I'm delighted to serve as the Master of Ceremonies for this evening's virtual show. We're so glad you could join us from wherever in the world you are. Tonight is a celebration of the creative process of songwriting by artists from the Athens, Georgia community, brought to you by the Rotary Club of the classic city of Athens. It's the culmination of a lot of behind-the-scenes work, and we really appreciate the expertise of Dominar Films in helping put together tonight's virtual show. Classic City Rotary inaugurated the Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award with the 2017 winner, Andrew Huang. In 2018, Lingua Franca, Mariah Parker, was the winner, and last year's winner was Lydia Brambilla. You can see more about the history of the award and past winners at www.vicchesnuttaward.com. This year, we had almost 60 nominations for about 40 artists for their 2019 works released. Our panel of expert judges reviewed the submissions and had the challenging task to narrow down this list to a top 5 and ultimately to select one winner. Stick around for the announcement of the winner after performances by the 5 finalists: Randall Brandlett, Dope Knife, Jim White, Jim Willingham, and the songwriting pair of Sarah Zuniga and Daniel Fisher. Each of these 5 finalists has won $250 in recognition of their great songwriting, and the overall winner will receive an additional $750 for a total of $1,000, plus 8 hours of recording time from Amplify at Nucci's space. Our headline sponsor, Team Claremont, and owners Bill Benson and Nelson Wells will also provide the winner with a PR and radio promotion campaign, together worth $5,000. Nelson, Bill, and Team Claremont, thank you so much for your support. This award is named for Vic Chesnutt, who was renowned worldwide and locally for his songwriting and musical talent, and we are so thankful to be able to include his name and memory as we recognize the talents of the Athens area songwriting community. Vic's widow, Tina, was a key part of the advisory group for this award. Thanks to Tina and Vic's family for allowing us to honor his legacy with this award and event. This award was created in 2017 by the Classic City Rotary Club. If you'd like to learn more about Rotary, as well as some of the community causes being supported by our club and by the funding raised through this award, please check out our website at www.classiccityrotary.org. A number of folks have served on the steering committee to create this award and to put together tonight's program. We also have an outstanding advisory board and a great set of sponsors providing financial and in-kind support to recognize the songwriters and to underwrite the program. You can see more about the award, sponsors, process, nominees, and winners, including previous year's winners, at www.vicchesnuttaward.com.
Supernatural. Built a king on compliments, charisma, and advertisements. Still, your shimmers ephemeral. It ain't supernatural. It ain't supernatural. Supernatural, maybe. Out-of-body experience. I flew around the hospital room once on intravenous Certain smell, a certain view, sparks a walking case of the deja vu. Still isn't it inexplicable? No, it ain't supernatural. It ain't supernatural. Supernatural, maybe.
That was Don Chambers with Vic Chesnutt's song Supernatural. We're only minutes away from presenting the 2020 winner of the Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award. First, we want to showcase this year's finalists with a special Concerts from Home performance by each of them. The judges selected these finalists from a nomination process of over 50 submissions for songs written by Athens area musicians that were released during calendar year 2019. You can also find links to these songs from the VicChesnuttAward.com website. We'd especially like to thank this year's judges, Boo Ray, Adon Bean, Caroline Aiken, Patterson Hood, and Gabe Vodika. They invested a great amount of time, thought, and care into listening to each nominated song and ultimately narrowing the songwriting pool down to these 5 finalists and selecting the overall winner. The judges reported just how impressed they were with all the nominations and with the great quality of musicianship and songwriting they represented, and I think you'll agree that these finalists are exemplary. Let me briefly introduce each of our finalists, and then we'll hear their nominated songs, recorded specially for tonight from their shelters in place, and each artist will tell us a little bit about the inspiration and process of writing it. As mentioned, the overall winner will receive $1,000 and 8 hours of studio recording time from Amplify at Nucci Space, plus a 1-month publicity and radio promotion campaign worth $5,000, courtesy of Team Claremont. The other finalists also received $250 from the Classic City Rotary Club. The 5 finalists for the 2020 Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award are, in alphabetical order, Randall Bramblett for the song Vibrating Strings, Dope Knife, aka Kedrick Mack, for the song Things Got Worse, Jim White, aka Michael Davis Pratt, for the song Jolly Crocodile, Jim Willingham for the song Open Hood, and Sarah Zuniga and Daniel Fisher for What Is Love to You?
This is Vibrating Strings, which is at least 10 years old. I was thinking about the strings of a guitar, and I was thinking about string theory because I was reading a book about that and thinking of the whole world as a vibration. First verse is a breakup verse, cutting ties, sending things back where they came from verse. The second verse is glad to be alive, grateful to be here on this side of the dirt. And then the strings are going to carry the person through. The vibration is going to carry the person through these times. He's going to send all the hidden things back. Let them fly, let them fly. The other verse is about something's coming, something new, and he's missing the person already. The chimes on the back porch remind him of her. The last verse, he's stuck and he's bored. He has nothing to add, nothing to say, but he's going to keep going anyway. And he's going to rely on the strings and letting things fly, the hidden things. And that's Vibrating Strings. Goodbye November, goodbye December too. Goodbye to everything that used to tie me to you. I'm done with the guessing game. I'm in from the pouring rain, sending it all back where it came from. Yeah. These vibrating strings that I call my life, they sing me through the sleepless night. These 1,000,000 things that I used to hide, I'm gonna let them fly. It's always better on this side of the dirt, where I find myself breathing. I don't get high no more, and sometimes it's all a bore. At least I know when I'm dreaming. These vibrating strings that I call my life, they sing me through the sleepless night. These 1,000,000 things that I used to hide, I'm gonna let them fly. Something wild and new, something got to come through. Guess I'll just keep waiting. But the wind is screaming here, and I'm wishing that I had you near. And your chimes on the back porch are ringing, still ringing. These vibrating strings that I call my life, they sing me through the sleepless night. These 1,000,000 things that I used to hide, gonna let them fly, gonna let them fly, let them fly, 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 fly. It's a slow motion day, nothing that I want to say. I guess the well's really gone dry this time. I don't have a thing to add to the body of truth that's sad. It's not because I'm not thinking. These vibrating strings I call my life, they sing me through the sleepless night. These 1,000,000 things that I used to hide, gonna let them fly, gonna let them fly, let them fly, fly, fly. Let them fly, let them fly. Let them fly, let them fly, let them fly.
That was great. That was Randall Bramlett with his song Vibrating Strings. If you're just joining us, we're listening to each of this year's 5 finalists for the Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award as they perform their nominated song. Next up is Dope Knife with Things Got Worse.
Hey, I'm Kendrick Mack, also the artist known as Dope Knife. Massive shout out to the Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Awards for nominating my song and having it be one of the finalists. The song is Things Got Worse off of the album of the same name that came out in 2019. It's a song about a guy and a gal having a conversation, a somewhat one-sided conversation about the prospect of them having a child after discovering that the girl is pregnant. I always try to approach stuff like trying to say my ideas, but in a way that isn't so, nail on the head. And that's kind of what this is. It's just presenting that idea in sort of that dope knife, traveling around the world to get to the point sort of way that I do it. So some people catch on quicker than others as to what it's about. Shout out to Britt Scott for singing on the recorded version of the song. This rendition that I'm about to do for you guys doesn't have Britt with us. We've got a social distance, so she's not here, it's just me. So check it out. Things got worse. Dope knife. My head's on her stomach while we smoking and drinking beer, thinking scared about a life ain't even close to being here, dreaming weird, body morphing into everything she feared. I can't do a thing but have her back by simply being here, but she appears to want me to toss in my 2 cents. Told her I should give her this brand of honesty, ruthless. I started talking that true shit, didn't hesitate to call it a nuisance. World travels and fun it all if we do it and shit. It sounds selfish, but that's like if there's a world to see, cause neither of us wants to see into this world of grief. If it's a girl, the doors are closed and someone turns the key, her or he, the skin color makes it a certainty. Passing a situation as insane as this ain't the tits. How the fuck are we gonna explain this shit? I know our parents even felt it when they had us and it hurts. They thought it would get better, but things got worse. Eyes open, what do I see? Nothing, and I hope it ain't real. I'm broken, what do I need? What's for me to leave in a will? Eyes open, what do I need? What's for me to use for a home? I'm broken, what a relief. I didn't want to face it alone. Things got worse. I feel like I'm Charlie Heston when he saw the statue. You really want to bring a kid into this moral vacuum when the world is throwing quarters at you like a quarterback do when we see our son and daughter like they was some sort of hassle. And now we got the morning after in assorted capsules. Everything we do is using logic, but we more than bashful. A pure disaster's what we assume if we let it happen. Maybe I should get a job and shit instead of rapping. We both know the world's fucked, but with it we're standing. RC to make a fertile planet for some better planning. But we're neurotic, that's when I think of the anthrax. And you think the planet is on the path to be Mad Max. Nothing to offer but a problem in a grab bag. Shit is that bad, up in a world that lacks facts. I have your back, but it's a given, that's a must to do. And this ain't even my decision, yo, it's up to you. Eyes open, what do I need? Nothing, and I hope it ain't real. I'm broken, what do I see? What's for me to leave in a will? Eyes open, what do I need? What's for me to use as a home? I'm broken, what a relief. I didn't want to face it alone, cause things got worse. Yeah, things got worse. It was a year ago that I wrote this, and things got worse. Anyway, shout out Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Awards. I am Dope Knife, and peace.
You just heard Dope Knife with Things Got Worse. Next up, our next finalist is Jim White with his song Jolly Crocodile. Let's have a listen.
All right, I'm Jim White. I'm going to sing a song called Jolly Crocodile, and it is a song I wrote for a Danish movie called Gutterby. Gutterby is a sort of a mythic American Danish Western deconstructionist Quentin Tarantino meets David Lynch kind of a film. And they needed a song for it. And this one sort of made sense. I wrote it 3 or 4 for them, and they liked this one and put it in the movie called Jolly Crocodile. Life's a jolly old crocodile. You say, come on in. You say, stay a while. The water's fine, so come on, lay down here in the slime. You spare the rod, you spoil the child. Hey, hold this phone while we get wild with all them jolly crocodiles. And that love's a big old roundabout. You go rushing in, out, face a drought. Hell face just bait for our lizard brains. We snap it up, then turn right around and come back again. But you best keep them suckers real hard along. Some lizard brains, they grow big and strong inside them jolly crocodiles. Them jolly crocodiles. See, we go flying, and now we're crying, and now we're sighing, and now we're buying. We can't stop fighting, and now we're dying. Time to say goodbye again to all them jolly crocodiles. Hey, lizard brain, my dear friend, I will trust you till our lusty end. For when lusty ends, they hold hands with busted veins. Us dusty souls, how we get lost in our lizard brains. See, you spare the rod, you spoil the child. Hey, hold his phone and let us run wild with all them jolly crocodiles. Them goddamn jolly crocodiles. I see you, baby, you crocodiles. I'm down there in the swamp, just waiting to go chomp, chomp, chomp.
That was Jim White with the song Jolly Crocodile. Now we have Jim Willingham with his song Open Hood. Again, if you're just joining us, we're listening to each of this year's 5 finalists for the Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award performing their nominated song.
Hey, I'm honored to be part of the Vic Chesnutt finalist, and this is a song about this song is about a feckless youth who was a mouth breather, gangly boy who had a lot of difficulty with the business, like father, who is the narrator of the song and gives advice and admonishment towards him. Anyway, here it goes. Boy, with your mouth wide open, you're gonna catch some flies. I'm alright with a little slack jaw, but not the way you ride. They say an open hood is a sign of something wrong. That someone better check the engine to see what's going on. Boy, with your shoelaces dangling, you're gonna trip and fall. Better shore up your loose ends before you go flying down the hall. And about that shirt tail hanging out, you better tuck it in your pants. You see, first impressions stick in their heads. You won't get a second chance. But now you're looking back at me, so rude and intense. It just seems that you're not open for business. You don't have no business sense. And I'd also like to point out such a puny handshake. Those businessmen will read you and know for sure that they can take advantage of such a limp-handed man. You don't wanna be that guy. So give 'em a firm handshake and look 'em in the eye. And now you're looking back at me, so rude and intense. It just seems that you're not open for business. You don't have no business sense.
That was Jim Willingham with Open Hood. Now let's listen to Sarah Zuniga and Daniel Fisher as Sarah performs her song, What Is Love to You?
Hey guys, my name is Sarah Zuniga. I am so thrilled to be one of the top finalists for the Vic Chesnutt Awards. This song is called What Is Love to You. I wrote the lyrics to these songs and my friend Fish wrote the music. This song was written when I was having a very bad day, and it was inspired by a line in a book by Nina George. The character says that it's incredible how often we take love for granted. You know, when someone loves us so much, it's impressive. It's a really beautiful thing. And on top of that, I was realizing that I still have so many questions, and at 25 I thought I would have gotten a somewhat better understanding of what love is, and I was just left with more questions. So this is a song kind of begging the question, what is love to you? And I hope you guys enjoy it.
It's amazing how unimpressed people are at being loved for who we are, but I love you. But I love you. And why are we trying so hard for something so fickle, something so small? How sad that love comes in sizes. It grows, it grows, it goes, and we don't know. But I gotta get something off my mind. Oh, I've been hurting these days. Oh, I got a lot to say. 25, I thought I'd know much more than I know. I thought I'd grow so much more than I've grown. Thought I'd be beautiful, so liberated. Thought I'd be in love. Thought I'd be fine by now. Thought I'd be alright. And it's alright, and it's okay, and it's alright, and it's okay. But I've been questioning. Ooh, I can't make up my mind. So let me ask you, what is love to you? 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 What is up to you? What is up to you? 25, I thought I'd know much more than I know. I thought I'd grow so much more than I've grown. Thought I'd be beautiful, so liberated. Thought I'd be in love. Thought I'd be fine by now. Thought I'd be alright. And it's alright, and it's okay, and I'm alright, and it's okay.
Thank you guys so much.
That was Sarah Zuniga and Daniel Fisher's song, What is Love to You?
It's pretty cool to hear these artists' at-home performances of their songs. If you'd like to hear the original release versions, those are linked from our website at vicchesnuttaward.com under finalists. And now, Classic City Rotary Club is proud to announce the winner of the 2020 Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award, Jim Willingham, with the song Open Hood. Congratulations! as mentioned, Jim will receive not only $1,000 from Classic City Rotary, but also a 1-month publicity and radio promotion campaign worth $5,000 courtesy of Team Claremont, as well as 8 hours of studio recording time from Amplify at Nucci Space. Thanks to all our sponsors.
Thank you again for joining us for this virtual concert in celebration of the 2020 Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award. Congratulations to our winner and to all our great songwriters and performers. We hope you'll keep in touch as we make plans for a face-to-face concert extravaganza featuring these artists and more sometime in fall 2020 in Athens, Georgia. And next January, we'll open up the submission process for nominating Athens area songwriters for next year's award. Remember, you can learn more about the Vic Chesnutt Songwriter of the Year Award, find links to the nominated songs, view a list of the event sponsors, and much more online at vicchesnuttaward.com. This concludes our 2020 virtual awards ceremony. For those who'd like to hear more Vic Chesnutt, stay tuned for footage from Vic's 2009 European tour with Elf Power, courtesy of Andrew Rieger. Thanks again, and good night.
It's okay. You can take a Prilosec, and it's okay. You can take Vioxin, it's okay. You can get a quadruple bypass and then keep on keeping on. And then keep on keeping on. You are never alone. You are never alone. You are never alone. It's okay in moderation. It's okay cutting down. It's okay. You can quit tomorrow, but for now, keep on keeping on. But for now, keep on keeping on. it's okay. You can take the Bible and it's okay. You can be saved and it's okay. You can be forgiven, and for now, keep on keeping on. For now, keep on keeping on. You are never alone. You are never alone. You are never alone.
Hi, I'm Andrew Rieger from Elf Power. So you're about to watch some footage of Elf Power and Vic Chesnutt's tour in Europe in 2009. Vic shot a lot of this footage himself. It was a great tour. We went all over Europe, went to England, Netherlands, Belgium, France, Italy, Switzerland. Lots of great memories from this tour. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this footage. Thanks.
In the city it is gray. In the country it is green. In the country we are happy. In the city we are mean.
Look, whatever I gotta do to get a barking frog on tape is what I'll do. I will take a frog in the face. If that's what it takes to get a fucking Netherlands barking frog on tape.
You'll hear the barking frog, but it's really fast. You never actually...
I don't want to see it. I just want to hear it.
In the country we are healthy. In the city we are lame. In the country we are smiling. In the city we are mean. We are mean, we are mean, we are mean. We are mean, we are mean, we are mean. We are mean, we are mean, we are mean. We are mean, we are mean, we are
The Netherlands barking frog is going to be following us around on this.
I sure hope so. For God's sakes. For God's sakes.